What's going on, my Outcast? It's your boy Retro Quin, and we're back up in this thing with another one of Journey videos, man. And the title today is Outcast, so I'm extra hyped about this one, man. We're finna go ahead and dive straight into it. And we begin in a cage. Outcast.
Woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands. Yeah, that's where it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it.
Let me start it from the top. I think he done gave me the answer to something already, but I don't know yet. So he got the keys. And that was on the end of outro, if I'm not mistaken. And you can hear the key sounds. He's locking the door. Let's see.
Woke up in the cell, where am I at? Yeah, it's cold, but I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands.
Okay, so he said he woke up in a cell. It's cold, but he likes that. Like, you know, he likes that isolation. But what I'm wondering is, because he got the keys right in his hand, so I'm wondering, did he lock himself in and just hold on to the keys to, like, you know, just get in that zone and lock himself out from the world? Or did somebody, like, lock him in? Because I know how enough, like, you know, twist things up. Did somebody lock him in and then give him the keys and say, you know, find a way to get yourself out, like out of what you're going through and all of this? So I'm gonna let it play some more and just kind of see which way he gonna go with it, because I'm getting 2 or 3 different directions on it, but I'm liking this already.
I like that. What am I trapped? Heart's beating out of my chest. Doors locked, but the keys are in my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it doesn't make sense, does it? I make songs that don't make friends. Judge me, might smile, but it ain't that funny. Sing along to the pain, they love it. Life's like a merry-go-round. Now I'm still trying to figure it out. I like space, I don't fit in the crowds. My whole life I've been airing it out. Well, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels.
I like space. He don't like to be around crowds. He getting in that zone. Okay.
Sing along to the pain, they love it. Life's like a merry-go-round. Now I'm still trying to figure it out. I like space, I don't fit in the crowds. My whole life I've been airing it out. Well, I'm getting into character now. Feels wrong, but it feels right. My feelings seal tight, real nice, but I will fight anything to win. But I'm not Mike Tyson. I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like it. I am.
He said he'll do anything to win, but he not Mike Tyson. He not gonna bite your ear off. Like he gonna do anything, you know, he gonna grind. He gonna do whatever it takes to win, but he not gonna take it to the extreme when Mike Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear. And I think he ended up getting disqualified for that. So that ended up resulting in I don't know, do disqualifications result in an automatic loss, or does it just go into a disqualification column? Y'all gonna have to let me know that. But he said he ain't taking them kind of risks.
Anything to win, but I'm not Mike Tyson. I won't bite you, but I will tell you if I don't like it. I am not the norm, I got my own shoes. I ain't trying to fit in yours. I never been married, but I felt divorced. Hi, I'm Nate, have we met before? Somebody told you I was whack, check the source. Somebody told you I was back, yes of course. You got a problem with the fans, there's the door. You looking for the old me, check the more.
If you got a problem with it, oh well. I'm not gonna fit in with the rest of these people. I'm an outcast. I'm going my own way. I'm going against the grain. I'm swimming up the stream. I'm not going downstream with the current, with, you know, the way it's easy. Swimming with the rest of the fish, making it easy. I'm going the opposite direction, man. Golly. Okay.
I'm Nate.
It's gonna be one of them.
Somebody told you I was whack. Check the source. Somebody told you I was back. Yes, of course. You got a problem with the fans. There's the door. You looking for the old me? Check the more.
I buried the old me.
Not a fortune teller, but I can see into the future better. Ain't no telling what'll happen when I pick up the microphone, get the fans together. Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever. Ain't no drinking my hand, but you know the buzz coming. Big steps in the game. Yeah, the hawk is running. My thoughts are funny. It feels like I'm on to something. Yeah.
Hold on. So y'all look right there. It's like they had a shot of him climbing up the cage. So is this the part? It's kind of making me lean more towards what I was saying. Like, you know, somebody put him in there and they was like, you know, find a way out. Like, you know, don't be so trapped up in your mind. Find a way out. So now, even though he got the keys, you know, to lock it, the door is right there. He can just unlock it. he climbing up the cage, and it just seemed like he trying to find a way out. Like, what is the way out? Do I even want to go out yet? Like, well, I'm liking his storytelling. He got my wheels turning.
Same style, but the songs are better. Been a year and a half, feels like it's gone forever. Ain't no drink in my hand, but you know the buzz coming. Big steps in the game, yeah, the hawk is running. My thoughts are funny, it feels like I'm on to something. Yeah. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds. I kinda like it up here, I'm not coming down. I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds.
Nice to meet you.
Which is kinda confusing, I know, been that way since a child.
So he just said it again, how he don't like being around crowds. You can see people coming in kind of one by one shaking his hands and stuff, but it could also be kind of confusing to some people that don't understand, because it's like, if you don't like crowds, you don't like being around people, how are you able to perform on stage? So that could be a nice little twist right there. I like that. Okay.
Not coming down. I'd rather be alone, I am not good in crowds.
Being a superstar and an introvert.
I know, been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else.
Come on, Outcast.
I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, I'll just be the outcast.
Yes, sir.
I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, I guess I don't fit the mold of rap, cause I'm respecting women. I heard your record, I was laughing at it. Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend in with you little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash. I take 100 and staple it right to my tongue. I always put the money where my mouth's at. Feels good to be here now.
Oh my gosh. Did y'all understand what he just said right there? And at the end, he capped it off with, I'll put 100 or I'll stack some money to my tongue because I can put my money where my mouth at. And they always saying, you're talking a lot. You're doing a lot of talking. Put your money where your mouth at. Put it into action. Show me. But right before he said that, he just said he don't have to be graphical with his videos, graphical with his word, his lyrics and stuff. He don't have to degrade women, talk about women, all of this other stuff that a lot of the artists talking about, cursing in their music, just using a lot of vulgar language and all of that stuff. And if he don't do none of that. And that's one of the things that I love about him the most, aside from his storytelling and, just a lot of the greatness behind him. Like, since I've been going through the journey and learning a lot more about NF, but he don't curse in his videos. He don't downgrade women. He don't, show off, do a lot of boastering about the fancy lifestyle, the cars, clothes, jewelry, all of that stuff. And he able to put his money where his mouth at, because he's saying, I don't have to do a lot of the stuff because I am an outcast. I'm going against the grain, but yet I'm still achieving the same success or even more success than a lot of these other mainstream people that's doing all of this stuff. So in other words, you ain't even got to do all of that if you don't want to. You can still achieve what you're trying to achieve, man.
I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast.
It's gotta be why y'all call yourself the Outcast.
Yeah, I guess I don't fit the mold of rap, cause I'm respecting women. I heard your record, I was laughing at it. Maybe they would like me more if I got a little graphic with it. No, I don't wanna blend in with you little rapping idiots. I'd rather be the outcast. I ain't never putting out trash. I take 100 and staple it right to my tongue. I always put the money where my mouth's at. Feels good to be here now. I'm a weird person with a weird crowd. Would you don't like that? That's cool, that's great, that's fine. Okay, you can leave now. Got a weird smile, but I like it though. I paint it on me, walk up to the microphone and put the caution tape around me like it didn't intro one. Yeah, they got me reminiscing now. Yeah, you know.
Okay. So he just talked about the crowd, like, pretty much his supporters. He got a certain support system. And I done told y'all from time to time in a lot of different NF videos and stuff, like this type of music that NF make is not for everybody. Like, I done even played it around some people. And which, now, I'm not going to sit up here and just say like, oh, I'm a huge NF fan, all this and that. But I enjoy what he do. Like, I listen to his music, like a lot of the stuff that I done reacted to and stuff. I listen to that from time to time because, like I told y'all, I love the storytelling. And I just love the fact that he don't do a lot of the vulgar stuff. Like, I can put this on around my son. And that's like, as I've gotten older, I have a family and stuff now, I want to have a lot more music that, I could play around my son and I don't have to worry about, like, dang, is is this artist gonna say anything crazy that I don't want my son to hear? Like all of this is, it's okay. But I love that about NF, man. I'm wondering about this part right here.
Yeah, you didn't know I'm about to go mad. Never wanted something so bad. Goosebumps through the whole track. Ain't no way I'm gonna hold back. Got me thinking that I'm cooking in a meth lab. I'm blowing up in front of my own eyes. You look a little lost, you ain't get that. Coming from a town where nobody is a rapper. Guess I never got the memo once I missed that. Wow.
Yeah.
Here I go in my feelings again. I can feel it again. So I lay in my bed in my cell with a pen and I dwell on my sins. I keep wondering when time to open the door. They don't know who I am, but I pick up the keys and I put on my Timbs and I stare at the locks and the tat on my skin and I think to myself, I don't wanna fit in.
So maybe he just answered my question. So it seemed like instead of him figuring out how to get out, as if, I was saying on the second part, where maybe someone put him in and they was like, find your way out. It seemed like he put himself in there. And he know that he can get out, but he don't want to get out because he don't want to fit in. He don't want to be a part of the crowd that y'all see out here. He trapped himself for a reason because he wants to remain an outcast and he does not want to blend in. Like, it's all coming together now. It's all coming together.
Wondering when time to open the door. They don't know who I am, but I pick up the keys and I put on my Timbs and I stare at the locks and the tat on my skin and I think to myself, I don't want to fit in. I'm high off the music, my head's in the clouds.
They reaching. Come out.
I kinda like it up here, I'm not coming down. I'd rather be alone and not good in crowds. Which is kinda confusing, I know been that way since a child. They laugh and they tell me I'll never get out. I'm just trying to be me, I am nobody else. I don't care what you think, I'm just being myself. So I guess for now, I'll just be the outcast.
I like that little part.
I'll just be the outcast.
Hey, I bet this song go crazy on tour.
I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. Yeah, trying to focus. Take a knife to my head, then I cut it open. Take my brain, put it on the floor, trying to figure out my motives. Y'all thought I was an issue when the door was locked. Nah, you should see me when the door opens. Every night I can hear voices, put a camera in my face. Might turn Joker like a Mike Poser. Always been a little complex, difficult to process. Some of y'all wanna sit around and try to pick apart my bars. Here's some lines you could dissect. If I'ma die, giving everything that I have. Take a deep breath, I don't need y'all's respect. I'm a reject, kid at recess, playing games with his make-believe friends. Yeah, I don't know.
See, right now, man, he just said what I was saying earlier. Like, y'all trying to sit around and dissect my bars. But like I said, with NF, his music isn't for everybody, so everybody not gonna understand. Like, you'll have a lot of people there, like, you could be listening to NF and they might look at you and be like, why are you listening to him? Like, none of this makes sense. But you can relate to it because you get NF. You understand. You are an outcast. So you can be able to vibe to this type of stuff because you know exactly what he's saying. And a lot of y'all have been keeping me up to par with, just the backstory, his upbringing, things going on in his life with his mom and all of this other stuff. So which a lot of this stuff too, I can relate to some of it in a sense. And that's another thing that I like too. Everybody don't have to be exactly like NF, but you can pull bits and pieces from his storytelling and you could be able to draw those correlations with yourself. And like, I feel like that's how you become, like, I don't want to say part of the outcast, but you able to relate with him and understand him a little bit more, man. But I'm loving this song right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I don't need y'all's respect. I'm a reject, kid at recess, playing games with his make-believe friends. Yeah, I don't ever take a night off. Lights off in a room and I write songs. I might fall into my thoughts once in a while when the mic's off. You ain't never seen no drive like mine. Better hop out of my car. I'm about to unlock my doors. You ain't got a seatbelt on. Better find one. Getting sick of people telling me to smile more. TS was a chapter I'll never forget. It was therapy for me, but it's time to turn the page now. Hey, shut up. I'm trying to tell him my story. I'm sorry.
Okay, so he just said TS. That was a chapter in his life. And y'all know I told y'all, with this journey that y'all detailed for me and I've been going through it, it's like all of his songs just continue to compile. It's like a huge book. And you can just open it up and read it all. But he just said that chapter is done. It's time for him to move on. He referring to his therapy session album. I don't think I reacted to the entire album, but I did react to that entire journey list that y'all gave me. So that chapter is closed. it's time to move on to this next one. I think this is part of the Perception album, if I'm not mistaken. And I can, like I told y'all too, when I first started, I think it was intro 2, or I can't remember, whichever one I started on this particular part of the journey, I could tell he was in like a completely different mode, man, like just right out the gate.
Was therapy for me, but it's time to turn the page now. Hey, shut up! I'm trying to tell him my story. I'm sorry, I wasn't yelling at y'all. I was talking to the voices. I rip out the drums of the industry's ears for trying to ignore me and play them while singing the chorus. I'll just be the outcast. Yeah, I'll just be the outcast. I guess I'll be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast. I'll just be the outcast.
Yes, sir. Yeah, welcome to the Outcast.
I guess I'll be the outcast.
Wait. Let me look at that again.
Guess I'll be the outcast.
Okay. I think I see it. But let it play all the way to make sure I don't miss nothing else. Let's see. Okay. So at the end right there, you can hear the keys locking again. But before the video goes off, the people that was around him on the outside of the cage, it looks like they're on the inside of the cage with him. And he right there in the front, like, you know, almost, I don't want to call him he is a leader, but I don't want to make it seem like he a cult leader. Like, I'm not calling him a cult leader, but like all of the people that was on the outside, they on the inside with him now. And you can hear the keys locking, so they lock themselves on the inside too, because they are outcasts as well. And it wasn't necessarily like, you know, them saying, hey, come out here with us, come out here with the rest of us. It's them like pulling themselves like, we want to be in there with you because we're outcasts as well. We're trying to swim upstream as well. We're not trying to go with the flow of the motion. We're not trying to go with the current like everybody else. But like this song right here, this got to be the reason why y'all call yourself outcasts, man. Like this should be like the, I don't know, like the anthem for it or something. Y'all gonna have to let me know, research department. I need y'all, man. And also, I need y'all to know, I need y'all to let me know, when will I officially become an outcast? Or am I an outcast already and I just don't know it? Like, have I got far enough into the journey, or do I'm gonna keep going anyway, but do I need to keep getting further, keep diving more into the, you know, into the catalog of enough and stuff, man? I don't know, but y'all gonna have to let me know. I hope y'all enjoyed it, but so far I am enjoying this journey, and I apologize for being so long-winded, but with enough, man, he got this storytelling, and it's so much that you could talk about, man. But I'm gonna cut it right there. We're gonna keep going with this journey. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Y'all make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.